everyone reviewing the Iron Man trilogy with Robert Downey and Fantastic Four First Steps footage I've seen from the first two trailers that are teaser. One's a teaser, one's an official trailer, I guess. The first official trailer that shows more footage of Fantastic Four movie coming out by Marvel Studios from a different universe, I guess. This one takes place not in 616, confirmed by the trailer, obvious. And so far, no connections to 616 universe or Easter eggs or references in the trailer. Maybe they're going to hide that for a plot twist in the movie, like many fans have speculated online. And rumors have leaked online for that could be a twist. Fantastic Four could be from the Sacred One timeline. 616. The timeline. You know? The Sacred timeline is known as. By this, if you're familiar with the cinematic lore, that's what it's called. In the universe that they have craft. At this point, they call it the Sacred Timeline. It's explained in Loki series. Just Google that clip. When they explain it, the Sacred Timeline, I didn't see any Loki show, so I only seen clips of Loki's show here and there. I haven't gotten time to see the whole, binge watch that show. There's other shows I want to binge watch first. Better shows. That look to me better. Like Daredevil Season 3. I have to binge watch that. And I want to binge watch Season 1 and 2 again. In order before binge watching Season 3. For example, that's a better show. I think it looks than Loki. I think that's all. But and I found that is what I gotta say about Loki. And I give the trailer to Fantastic Four First Steps a 8 out of 10. It looks good enough that I'll see it. I'm interested in it, but it doesn't look like the most. In terms of story, it doesn't feel like a most throwback. It doesn't really feel like a throwback to the Jack Kirby's. It doesn't feel like a throwback to Stan Lee's writing. And the characters, like, it doesn't feel like a throwback to. It doesn't really feel. I mean, I thought this was supposed to be a throwback to the comics they debuted in early on, but based on how the characters are acting, it doesn't sound like. Based off the trailer, it doesn't sound like this is going. This sounds like it's going to be more of a, in a way, more of a modern representation that Fox was trying to do twice, and Roger Corman tried to do and never released it in the 90s that one time. But gained a cult following, and I'm one of those people that like it, that Roger Corman's Fantastic Four. I give it an 8 out of 10. Check it out, it's fun. Movie is as good as the Fox Fantastic Four movies, I thought. Rise to especially the ones with Michael Chiklis. I think the ones with Michael Chiklis, the first one, not the Rise of the Silver Surfer, the first one is the best Fantastic Four adaptation we're going to get, okay? That, and also the Roger Corman one, that will never get probably never get a physical copy released ever, but we're only probably more fortunate to stream it on YouTube. Is my think is what's going to be the best Fantastic Four movie ever, and I give the first Now I'm going to review the Fantastic Four movies by Fox. I give the Fox Fantastic Four all three of them, a 8 out of 10. I liked all three of them, even the dark and gritty one that was short-lived. But I like the Michael Chiklis ones more than the dark and gritty representation, because more faithful to the style of the comics. So, there's better fan service for me. And I think Galactus was the Achilles heel design of Galactus of this Rise of the Silver Surfer sequel with 2005 cast. That's the sequel to 2005 Fantastic Four. And, sorry, Dad was texting me, and I was trying to read the text. God damn it. I lost a train of thought. Fuck. He asked me a question. I can't answer him right now, okay? I can't answer him right now because I'm doing a review video. I hope he knows that. I can't answer him because I'm not annoying him, so... well, for no reason, you know? I give the Fantastic Fox movies, Fantastic Four from Fox Studios, all three of them, a 8 out of 10. I like them very much for what they were. Fun and guilty pleasures. Like the Roger Corman movie. Or like the Fantastic Four First Steps trailer, or like the Iron Man trilogy with Robert Downey. I give the now that I'm going to review those Fantastic Four movies and First Step trailer, I give a First Step trailer 8 out of 10. I'm hoping the movie's as good or maybe a little better than the trailer. At least from a visual like aesthetic. I'm hoping the visuals don't suck and the trailers are not. It's not going to be one of those Marvel movies where the visuals are a lot better than the final product, is it? Because reshoots or shit? I hope not. God, I hope not. Yeah, I'm not worried too much of shit. Useless shit. But one to me. Not to you guys, obviously. Well, unless you're watching this shit video. Yeah? That is important to you, probably. Okay, I give the Iron Man trilogy with Robert Downey my final verdict a 8 out of 10 because, look, he's, comes across as a bit of a flirt in the first few minutes of Iron Man, but then later in the movie, by the end of the movie, he's in a committed relationship with Pepper Potts and commits to a relationship with Iron Man 2 and 3, and pretty much living in a house and married or engaged to Pepper, not engaged yet, but living in a house, almost should be married. Or something, because he's living in the same house with Pepper Potts in Iron Man 3 events. And also Iron Man 2. He's in a committed relationship and makes her the CEO. I like how they made Tony Stark from this playboy, from the characters known for being a playboy alcoholic, into this incredible, nice, sweetheart gentleman. Taking liberties was the character. Hopefully they'll do that with Johnny Storm in the First Steps movie, like I expect them to. What? It worked for Robert Downey's Iron Man, and you guys love that shit. Probably you guys eat the shit up when they make that change to Donnie Storm. Unless you're smarter than that. Which I don't think you would be smarter than that to not like the movie. I mean, I think you would just like the movie, no matter how many lip reads they would take was the characters. Was the Fantastic Four anyway. Or like Johnny Storm, or it was Miss Fantastic Susan, or Ben Grimm. This is what I think. You know, I think Pee Wee Herman has gotten more with the ladies than Tony Stark on Pee Wee's Playhouse and the Pee Wee Herman first two feature films. Pee Wee's gotten later more than Tony Stark with women? Go figure. I want to be more like Pee Wee Herman because he's a player. I want to be more Pee Wee Herman. He's a player. More of a player than Tony Stark. And plus, he's a lot funnier than Tony. Sure, he's annoying a little, but so does Tony Stark. Except Tony Stark doesn't have the charm Pee Wee has when it comes to being funny. And straight. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's more hornier for Captain America than he is for Pepper Potts, but I'm not going to question why he never say, Captain America, Steve Rogers, will you marry me, make me the happiest faggot alive on Earth? Wow, Tony, I never thought you would ask. Of course I would. Let's get right in here. And run away together in our gay wedding. Kill us all. Kill us all. Kill the human race. This is funny. It would be funny if we all died, the human race. Of Armageddon or like World War III scenario or Earth blowing up. That would be a spectacle, I think. Yeah, I like the idea of climate change and of where it's going. It'll be a spectacle like Krypton blowing up in Superman movies. Even the Snyder reimagining one, especially Snyder's reimagining, except there will be no 1, 2, there'll be probably the most likely be no last son of Earth. There'll be no happy ending for us. That'll be funny. We'll all die. And then the Marvel movies can stop the madness of making adaptations. Sorry, I don't know what happened to me. That's why I like the Iron Man trilogy and the Fantastic Four movies was Fantastic Four. Even the Roger Corman one, the first step one I look forward to. Fuck yeah! 8 out of 10 this all shit gets Marvel crap is a guilty pleasure, but more than above average. In my book. 2 points above average. Exactly. That's 8 out of 10. Not perfect, though. Not one of the best cinemas, though. But entertaining as fuck. Like watching uh this. I got great in comparison. This movie called this is a great movie, comedy comparison. It's like the comedy Dumb and Dumber. First one. I remember seeing the first one in the prequels. Prequel was kind of a good predecessor installment to the classic Dumb and Dumber. Yes, it's a prequel, so it comes before the one with Jim Carrey. Although they made a sequel a few years later in the 2010s with Jim Carrey. And I don't remember if I've seen that one. I probably haven't. So I'm going to have to check that out. Hope I don't regret that decision. Although I have heard mixed things about that movie sequel. But that's probably nothing. Probably just idiots on the internet that don't know what they're talking about. So I give the Dumb and Dumber prequel and sequel to the Dumb and Dumber prequel called Dumb and Dumber in the R-rated cut. In the unrated cut, that's one more funny and ridiculous jokes go for. And then the R-rated cut, or PG-13 cut, whatever the theatrical cut's runtime is. Rating, I mean. Fuck. So I give Dumb and Dumber movies, the first two ones, a 8 out of 10. With the quality of writing of the Marvel movies from the MCU, 616 Sacred Timeline. Oh, it's genius. Comparison. Writing. Shit. This is good movie flick. Comedies. They're funny. Like Adam Sandler better movies. I mean that. Somewhere between his really good classic comedies, movies, Adam Sandler, and somewhere in between his really mediocre classic comedies. But none of them are really bad. You gotta admit. Except for maybe Jack and Jill, I think. That's one I didn't like. But Marvel movies, I can't say there's any ones I never hated. Certain ones I like less than others. But none I'd ever love to give a 9 or even a 10 out of 10. To be honest with myself. At least in the Sacred Timeline on 616 universe. In live action. That's been Sacred Timeline annulled by Marvel Studios' Kevin Feige, CEO. And several cast people mention that Sacred Timeline. The movies mention it, blah, blah, blah. So, that's Sacred Timeline. Thanks to Loki confirming it. And multiple masks confirming it. Many movies confirming it too many times. Blah, blah, blah. Is what I think. Exhausting. Saying the word Sacred Timeline. Why does it call a 616 number instead of sacred so often? You get it? You like to jerk each other's egos off. Like, having some sort of, I don't know, cult sex house party, right? Marvel Studios, that's your thing. Keep up the good work. Fans, keep supporting Marvel Studios. You suckers. I love suckers. Suckers watch these videos that lies make me lose my mind thinking of the world. Of how everyone's like, this is thinking of everything in my head. Of how there's so many shitty comic book movies and so many generic comic movies. I'm not even a fan of a lot of them. Because he changed too much of the source material. But hey, they slapped the character's name on it, so that counts as something of originality, right? Right? I guess. Kill me. I don't give up. I give up. I don't know what it means. What they're fucking doing anymore. Do they ever have a clue? Probably not. Marvel. I don't know. I don't think Kevin Feige even knew what he had of an idea for the studio. I'm starting to realize. If you watch these special features, all these movies, majority of the movies didn't have finished scripts and had reshoots and edited problems because they had to edit shit out because for censorship and stuff, changing characters, blah, blah, blah. Even the first Iron Man 2008 suffered that problem. But now, people are going nuts over it when it comes to Captain America Brave New Fucking World. Have suffered the same problems, I guess. Sounds like all the other movies I've seen was them. So it wasn't a problem they did in phase 1, but it was a problem that they did in phase after, whatever Endgame ended after, right? That's when it became a problem and got sick of it, huh? Fuck you, suckers. You made this shit popular. Oh, hey, you suckers. This sucks. These movies are stupid. Oh my God. I'd rather watch Lay in the fucking Water 2 more times than watch these horse shit of a movies. Why did I collect these movies in my head? Why can't I let the problems go? I don't know. I mean, I don't hate them exactly. I hate the changes that they're driving me mad. I just think everything's changed in the story is stupid. Beyond stupid. Okay. I got that out of my system. Please subscribe. Like the bell. Hit the thumbs up. Like this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully this will overwhelm me. Stupid. These changes were. All these Marvel movies were just stupid changes. Yes. These are stupid movies, I thought. This adaptations are stupid in general with Marvel Studios. Pretty much. And, like this video, hit the thumbs up, and hit the subscribe button to grow my subscriber. Please subscribe to my content. I'm Jake Allen Graham. My name is Jake Allen Graham. My channel is Jake Allen Graham. Subscribe to my channel, please. And goodbye. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell. Subscribe. Hit the thumbs up to like this video. Hit the comment section. Let me know what you saw this video. If I went too long for you guys. As if I lost your interest or whatever, whenever I lost you. I feel like I lost myself in this video a little bit. I'm confused. What was I talking about? I forget what movie. Talking about several miles. Fuck. Yeah, oh yeah. Goodbye. Subscribe. Bye-bye.